Okay, fish tank update. Actually, not fish tank update. Fish update. Currently, here's how the female Dumbo placat. I'm not sure if it's a half moon placat or just a plain placat Dumbo female that was brought to me last night. I was not able to record it last night because I was trying to still wait for her to adjust. Fortunately, since last night, and I've started feeding her with a bit of 3 pellets, she already have started to be interactive. And then this morning, when I managed to feed most of my fish with the Daphnia that I have, which is from my culture, she already have started also to eat the same way as the others. So presently, I'm planning on getting the tank that I have, my first tank, before to set it again for her. But then again, I'm still thinking if she'll be the one to replace Ether in the community tank that I have with the Cories, and either they switch tanks, or she'll be the one on that other tank for herself. So that's the present update that I have with the new female, the first female, the actual real female that I got. Okay, the next update is these other tanks, or sides of the tanks that I have set up for my Bettas. Presently, I put in the apple snail inside of that cave sort of thing, because apparently Kurama started to peck on the snail. So even with Ryzen, he actually pecked on the snail a while ago also. So but then again, I'm not sure where the snail is at the moment. Probably at the back of that coral, while Aliyah, that snail was actually on the top of the orange cave a few minutes ago. But then again, just like the other snails, but however, fortunately, as you can see, that snail is kind of thriving in the tank. Aliyah is not wasting her time, or his time, in pecking the snail, or the new tank mate that he presently have. However, I think Ryzen is trying to still pick on the snail because it's actually still small. These snails that I've actually got for their tanks just to fix on the algae that some of the tanks are experiencing at the moment, but it's not a massive algae problem that I have. Hopefully they will end up as big as Gary, my partner's apple snail. Here is Ether, and here are the 3 Corridoras. I've already managed to put in the new Corridora, Julie Corridora, that I've just bought 2 days ago after I placed that Corridora in a quarantine tank. I know for certain that some people will say that it's gonna be 7 days or 2 weeks. It seems that it based on the observation that that you have. When I managed to place that Corridora on the quarantine tank, it is barely doing the typical Corridora thing. However, when I've managed to place the Corridora that I have, the Julie one, the new Julie Corridora, it started to adjust, and they started to school together with Hagorn and Lilasari. Hagorn is my other Julie Corridora, which is on this tank, and Dilasari is the Stirbai. And I'm still trying to think if I would be getting a new or another Stirbai in order for Dilasari to have like a same species as like him or her. But then again, if the three will get along in a few days or so, presently the new corridor is still a little bit pale, probably because it's still adjusting to the tank. If they would actually go in front right now, there, if you can see the color of the new corridor that I have is a little bit paler compared to Hagorn's color, which is a little bit darker. Hopefully this new corridor will be fully adjusted. Plus I hope that because I do see some issues that it has with its barbells. It seems that it's a little bit short compared to the other two, which is Hagorn and Nilasari. Most probably in sooner time, once this corridor is already fully adjusted with the entire tank and tank mates that it currently have, the color, the barbells, everything would improve. And as you can see, though Ether is kind of like flaring and trying to see if he could nip or whatever. I don't actually see literally nipping as per Ethers. He actually tends to flare a lot recently when I've put in the new corridor, but I do see that most of the times he is fond of chasing the other two corridors. But probably this time, knowing that there's already 3 of them in the tank with him, plus the apple snail that I have, or I'm not sure if it's an apple, it's actually now a ping pong snail because it's so huge. So as you can see, they're enjoying themselves doing the same old corridor kind of thing. This time Hagorn and Lilasari is really playful since the new corridor started to be adjusted a little bit soon. Hopefully everything would be adjusted, and most probably I think that I'll be able to see the difference between Hagorn and the new one, because the new one actually has a upper fin that's more sharp compared to Hagorn's. So we'll see in a few days, and we'll see. I'm gonna make an update. Plus, by the way, this Dumbo female that I have, I've named her Serenity, because previously my first Dumbo Rosetail was supposed to be Endymion. Unfortunately, that other one, first one that I got from the pet store, died. So but then again, Halia was able to make sure that he will not be experiencing the same thing, just like this one. Hopefully once that I fix the other tank, everything will be good to go. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next update.